This is why I love Windbreaker. But before I tell you why I love it, for those people are new to this webtoon or never read it, Windbreaker is a sport action drama webtoon. The author and the illustrator of the webtoon is Yong Seo Jo. The original runtime of the webtoon is on December 8, 2013. And the overall chapter that Windbreaker have is over 400 plus chapter. So this is gonna be the synopsis of the Windbreaker. Jay's the perfect student. He got the straight A's and is student body president. But after being concerned into joining the school's bike team, and I'm not gonna continue from that because if I continue, this is gonna be the spoiler. That's actually the part or not part but chapter 1 of the webtoon. So I'm not gonna continue from that. The world building and the story narrative is good. It's very simple. It's simple enough to shut your brain off kinda reading. It's not that complicated. It's not like Berserk or it's not Berserk or Vagabond or any other like media that have a deeper world meaning or world building or story narrative. It's just simple enough to follow along even though you're not into mood of I guess reading it. It's easy to follow along. The illustration of this webtoon is simple. When I start reading this webtoon, I almost dropped this webtoon because I before I read this webtoon, I just finished reading Solo Leveling and I'm still new to this webtoon in Manhwa. So I thought all webtoons are like Solo Leveling, like have a good illustration, but of course, that's not it. But when I sat and read it, I'm not captivated by the art style, but I'm captivated by the character development, character drama, and these are the best part of the webtoon. Let's start in character development. You start following J-Jo, the main character of the story. When the story start, J-Jo is very introverted student. He always get a straight grades, and he is the school president in their school. So he have a very hard time expressing his thoughts and feelings to the other people. When he start having friends, that's the part of Jay start learning to open up and start learning to express his thought and feelings to his friends. The character drama is very good. There's a part of the story that Jay's mom didn't like that Jay is joining the cycling tournament or the bike the bike club or the bike group that Jay wanted to go. So and she sold Jay's bike. That he can't cycle anymore. Why this is the drama part that I choose because when Jay is a child, his uncle is a great cyclist, and that's why Jay really loved cycling. But of course, his mom didn't like that, and that bike, the first bike that Jay received, is from his uncle, and that's the first bike of his uncle. So it's very important to Jay. Soon I start liking cycling more, and because of this webtoon, I start liking more and more character drama and character dynamic story. This is not all about the illustration, but the character development and the character drama. Overall, this is why I love Windbreaker. What can I say? This story is great. The webtoon is not even done yet, so please read it. It has over 400 plus chapter, so you have very long webtoon to read. The story is more about the character, not the world building and deep narrative story. The world building and the story narrative is not that even that deep. It's very simple to follow, so it's easy. But the cream of the crop I say that is the character development and the character drama. That's the best part of that story of the Windbreaker, because even the illustration, even the illustration is not that good, like Illicid or Solo Leveling and many webtoon that has a great illustration. This webtoon, the Windbreaker, it doesn't have the I guess for me it's not that even close to Solo Leveling in Windbreaker in illustration form, but the best part of this webtoon is the character development, character dynamic, and the character drama. That's the part that that I'm captivated to this webtoon. So it's great. Read it. So that's it. So this is gonna be the part of the off script. Okay. The illustration actually good. It's actually good. It's I misspoke. There's okay. There's a certain part that I really love, that the in the tournament. I guess in the tournament of the part of the story is that there's a certain race that I really love, and J-Jo, the main character, and someone that J-Jo's enemy, or not enemy but competitor of the competitor in the tournament. It's very good illustration. I guess I'm not okay. I'm not gonna make excuses anymore. It's actually good. I forgot that I forgot that Windbreaker have a good illustration in the later chapter, but in the first I guess in the first 5 chapter, for me it's not that very captivated art style or illustration. But if the but the chapters goes on, it gets better. The illustration it gets better, especially the drip of the main character are goddamn good. The character design are good too. So hey guys, this is Saren. If you like this video, of course,